All right, welcome to the tourism committee. Motion to accept the minutes from October 24th. I got all hand, Mr. Weil, Mr. Diamond. All right, you want to go right into the resolution so we move along? Oh, I'm sorry, got to vote on a minute. All in favor? Opposed? Pass. The privilege to the floor of anybody in the audience? None. Move on to the agenda.
Okay, so a couple of cleaning items here. We need to make some transfers, and just to give a top line transfer, this is for unemployment, for salaries, overtime, and for health insurance cost reimbursement. And prior year, we had a staff member who resigned in December of 2022 and collected unemployment for 3 quarters. That will be for those expenses. And then the overtime is required for a couple of employees who are hourly staff employees that do images and video for social media. And so those were done on weekends and evening hours. So I'd like to put that forth to make a transfer of $11,328 from the contract line to the unemployment line, $2,500 from the tourism promotion line to the salaries and overtime line, and $300 from the tourism promotion line to the health insurance cost reimbursement line.
Sprout. Diamond. Yes, sir.
If you resign your position, you get paid unemployment if you resign on your own? No. I'm gonna resign. Thank you.
Okay, move on.
Oh,
But it's always nice for us to get it in writing so that there's not a claim later. It was actually a termination. So that's the law school answer. Thanks.
We did, we voted on it, right?
No.
No, all in favor? Opposed? Pass. Sorry, I'm not thinking today.
So the second request here is, we have gone into contract with Fourth Idea. Part of this is twofold. I just made the assumption that we should just award this after, which is similar to some of our contracts, but a payment plan is to give them 50% upfront for the creative, 50% at completion of the creative, and then the remaining of the print production at the time of receipt of the actual booklets in hand. So it's just a change we're actually doing, and confirm if I'm correct, an addendum to the existing contract, which is already executed.
Bring it to the floor.
The while,
I'll second.
Mr. Diamond?
We're not asking for any other money. then.
No,
No,
no.
Then we're-
monies are already allocated.
Quick question, and it was 120,000 copies in the original.
120.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, it was.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay, all in favor?
No, I just wanted to ask, are they in agreement with this change as well?
Yes, they are.
Okay,
We've been in conversation.
okay.
Thank you, though.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Pass.
Okay, we will be starting a 3rd year of the contract for workshop for a media buy. This is the 3rd and final year of the contract, so we just need an authorization for renewal. They do the media buy, excuse me.
Stroud?
Second.
Running? Okay, I gotta give her a couple of chances.
That's fine.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, pass.
Okay. The 4th item requires a little bit more explanation. There is a program out there called an organization out there called Wine Waters and Wonders of New York State. I am an ex officio board member on that. I have previously been a board member. This is an organization that represents New York State destinations, pay to play destinations internationally, and internationally with tour operators. They spend about $200,000 annually, and they also currently just received federal funding for a $250,000 grant to focus on the UK market. So it's perfect timing for us to participate in their program. They require a 2-year commitment at $15,000 a year at a total contract of $30,000. To give you an idea of what we get, we are listed as an organization on their website, as well as when they attend international and domestic events promoting international travel from various destinations outside of the US into New York State and New York State only. We are a partner of theirs. Any packages that they develop, we participate as packages, as a package within those packages that they present. So I'll give you an example. I do know that the Fort William Henry is a organization that's connected with, and I'm gonna break it down in layman's terms. There's a place that international tour operators go to book these particular entities. So it's kind of like an Expedia, but an international level. And so they allow for their rates on a wholesale and level, which has to be comparable to what a average person can look it up online. And therefore they allow for that a level of wholesale versus retail perspective. And so any businesses that are part of that international level will be those that we put forth. And then also part of the plan that I have for next year is to educate those other businesses, which is not part of this, but to educate those other businesses that don't understand that tiering price, to educate them so they can be a part of this as well. But I do think this is a great opportunity to leverage this 2-year contract, because they will be executing that $250,000 grant to the UK that they may or may not have in the future.
Any questions?
Question. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is for years 24 and 25,
Correct,
and it's 15,000 per year.
correct.
And the money in your budget for 24.
Absolutely. It's in my international line, yes. And thank you, because this one prompted me to say that and I forgot.
Somebody pick it up.
I said somebody will ask that
Somebody's
question.
got it.
All right, so,
Mr. Chairman, is there any way we have an ability to measure our return?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So to give you an example, I have in front of me, they did a partnership with what is called Canusa Partnership. It's North America, it's in Germany. And through this program, they were able to do a total campaign reach of 6 million impressions, and the booking results were 311 inquiries, 463 room nights, and an economic impact of 21 million. So we will get that overall from the entire Wine, Water, and Wonders organization. But we can also, and this was one particular partnership, we are looking for that in the future. That's part of our strategy within the brand, within Wine, Water, and Wonders, is to not only book and partner with different things, but to make sure we have analytics that return to us and say there were X amount of bookings done. So that is a huge strategy of this organization, which does an annual strategic meeting and identifies what needs to be done within that strategic
So
platform.
would it cost us more to get those analytics?
No, it's part of the
Okay,
program.
awesome.
It's part of the program.
okay, so Mr. Stroud, you voted for it. I didn't get a second, right?
Oh, I'll second it.
I'm not sure. I think he jumped in it before.
It's the
Okay,
motion, right?
you're making the motion?
Now.
Mr. Stroud made the motion, Mr. Weil will second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passed. One more.
Thank you. One more. And thank you for your patience. So this is an authorization, and this particular contract was included in the entire with the agenda. And so just to showcase, there's 2 different pieces of this. One is subscription based. So we're looking to get additional subscription. This goes back to what we're trying to do more for our businesses, is provide analytics and provide results and number of people that are in our county. So we're also looking through the region. We get AirDNA data, which is mobile data. AirDNA data, which is the Airbnb information, as well as near data, which is the mobile data. We get that through the region, and therefore for this year only, it is way cheaper for us to partner with them because there's no one else that the region is partnering with. So therefore, just this year, it looks at as a proprietary because we would have to pay additional costs to set up all of this, which the region has already purchased that in for us, the Adirondack region to be specific. Additionally to this, we are also looking to purchase a subscription to Visa Data that will help us to identify those in our markets that spend dollars, where they spend the dollars on hotel, on gas, on food, so on and so forth. And then also they're throwing in a 3-month test for the Canadian demographic profile. What that will do is allow us to market to the a little bit better and have an understanding of the Canadian market and what to go after. So this entire contract is $23,950 annually, 2024. Yes, it is in the budget. I can't believe it, but I budgeted 25,000, so it's a little bit under. 15,000 of that, though, is for subscription. I point that out because if we don't go through and continue the relationship with this organization, we still can continue purchasing these different data sets. The pricing might change, but I wanted to let you know the difference between the subscription of it and the platform, purchasing into the platform.
Any questions? Need a motion?
I'll bring it to the floor.
Okay. Smile. It's running. Any other?
Are the analytics that come off of this generic? Or can we dive in and play around and kind of figure out what we're looking at?
The goal here is with our new assistant tourism coordinator that we are currently in the process of hiring. 50% of their role is to dive deep into these analytics. So the answer is yes, we can. And if you want to get into it, I know that's your world and you love it. I would love to tap into your brain as well, but that is the goal, is to kind of bring them all together and see the whole picture. And that's what this dashboard will do for us. It will bring all of our different analytics together to be able to look at it as a dashboard and then report out and share on a monthly basis.
Okay, no other discussion. Would you like to introduce our new intern?
We got to take a vote first, and I
Oh.
did that backwards. I'm sorry.
We vote for this row? Okay,
Yes.
we got them all. Got all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Good. I keep forgetting that.
And before we depart, I should have started with this. Megan, thank you very much for sitting through this long. Megan has, as an intern, came through us through Liza's team, Workforce Development. And so she is going to be with us through the end of next semester, which is May, and she's already been inundated with our travel guide and our new website. And even when we had a tour operator group from Canada join us, she did the after report that kind of showed all the great things we have. So I apologize for not, we jumped right in and it was crazy, but I welcome her with open arms and I ask all of you to do the same.
All right. No other discussion. Or referrals. Privilege of, oh, sorry, privilege of the floor. Go ahead, you got it.
You got
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I've been talking back and forth to Kevin Hajos about the Joseph Warren Museum while we were having the meetings. I know this is the previous meeting, but most of you are here and I'll follow up with Supervisor Gerasi. Basically, the design won't be completed till probably right after the first of the year. We're really looking at a spring award, so we'll have a little bit of time tabling this. We'll have some more fidelity after the first of the year on what really they need, and then we can make that decision as a tax.
Okay.
That was just information
Thank
that
you. So it's then okay to bring it to the January committee? Thank you.
Okay, good. All right, anything else from anybody? All right, we need a motion to adjourn. Mr. Diamond, Mr. Stroud, all in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned.